Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Just letting you know that I'm on the line. Can someone tell me if you can hear my voice? Thank you. Testing, testing. Can you hear my voice?
Signal or? Yeah. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I guess we'll get started. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to come and join us today. We're gathered here today in recognition of November 25th, which has been declared by the United Nations as the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. My name is Loretta Shishikwin. I'm the Director of Women's Initiatives at Anishinaabe Nation. And one of the priorities for the work that we do is to look at addressing and hopefully being able to prevent violence against women, girls, our two-spirit, LGBTQ, gender diverse populations, and just violence in general, just to make life a lot more kind, hopefully within our nation and as far as we can. So we've put together a little program today. I just wanted to share this day. I know some people are aware of the day, some not so much. So we just want to promote the make people aware of this day. Sorry. We are, so we have people here in the room. with us live, and we're also, just for your knowledge, we're also streaming this on our YouTube channel. So hopefully we have an audience out there too. Our formal part of our program today is just a little over an hour. And we will start the day off with an opening song by the Sisters of Turtle Island Drum Group. They are an Anishinaabe women's drum group that was created in 2021. They felt the need to create a place where women can come together to support one another through teachings, drumming songs, and cultural sharing. The group is guided by the 7 grandfather teachings: love, respect, wisdom, honesty, courage, humility, and truth. They believe that when teachings are shared, it helps to support truth and reconciliation, and it helps to preserve the Indigenous people's rich history and culture. The sharing of drumming and songs allows them to stay connected and offers support to one another. The drum connects their hearts to the heartbeat of our Mother Earth. The Sisters of Turtle Island believe in giving back to their community. Therefore, a portion of any honorariums received are invested in various community projects and initiatives such as Elders Essential Care Packages for elders during COVID, the Tree of Hope Project, and awareness sessions for the May 5th National Day of Awareness for Murdered and Missing Indigenous women and girls in Two-Spirit, Every Child Matters Awareness Information Sessions. To learn more about the Sisters of Turtle Island's community initiatives, you can join their Facebook page called Friends of the Sisters of Turtle Island. This group is open to everyone. This is a space where elders can share their teachings and where members can be informed on various Indigenous community events. It's a place to go when there is a need to call upon friends and allies for extra support. So if you would, ladies would come up now, please, and offer us your opening song.
Bojo gakna wea. Nindishna cause nibin gimme one. Benezi was a su and emki waju nindoji, Miss Quatezi nindoda. I want to say Chimigwich for having us here to open this space in a good way. I'd like to introduce you to two of our ladies, Mariah Schwega and Selena Reitberger. And our group is much bigger than this, but because of the day of time and multiple reasons, we always can't come together at once. So the opening song that we're going to share with you is Truth. It represents truth. It's the turtle song, which represents truth. And the reason the turtle was chosen to represent truth is because it's the one animal that carries the teachings on its back, the 13 moons. And it represents truth in the 7 grandfather teachings. And this is what we're going to be talking about today, sharing a lot of truths. So I think it's an appropriate song. And, the turtle is the one animal that moves slow and meticulous, but it always knows where it's going. And it helps guide the other 6 grandfather teachings. So the song translates, it was originated from a Turtle Clan member. Can't remember where exactly, I think it was Saugeen. And it translates to as the eagle flies over the waters, over creation, searching for his people, the Anishinaabe. And then the turtle goes with the eagle, searching for the Great Spirit to come and heal his people, the Anishinaabe. Oh. Oh, giddy big Papa Ma shine, Papa Mama Nama Naki. Nicky Nacky Witchy Wonder the Walking Ishinabe. Hey, E-I-E-I-ho. E-I-E-I-hey, E-I-E-I-ho. Oh, giddy big Papa Ma shine, Papa Mama Nama Naki. Nicky Nacky Witchy Wonder the Walking Ishinabe. E-I-E-I-hey, E-I-E-I-ho. E-I-E-I-hey, E-I-E-I-ho. Oh, giddy big Papa Ma shine, Papa Mama Nama Naki. Manadona Witchy Wonder the Water Ishinabe. E-I-E-I-hey, E-I-E-I-ho. E-I-E-I-hey, E-I-E-I-ho. Oh, giddy big Papa Ma shine, Papa Mama Nama Naki. Manadona Witchy Wonder the Water Ishinabe. E-I-E-I-hey, E-I-E-I-ho. E-I-E-I-hey, E-I-E-I-ho. Ahaw, miigwech.
Thank you so much for that beautiful song to open things up today. Next, I'd like to call on Terry Fiddler. She, the organization. She's the elder rep for the Anishinaabe Nation Women's Council. She's also one of our, I guess, head elder in residences here for the organization. So we'll just ask Terry to open us up with a nice prayer.
Miigwech. Shonea kamigok degu. Atik dotem. Mikinak dijon. Bejagomiteo. I just wanted to acknowledge the gathering this afternoon. I come here also with heavy heart, but also with a lighter frame, being with you women and the people here. I just lost my son 2 weeks ago, and being with that support, the kind of support that I receive, being with my peers and colleagues has helped me a lot, and I'm able to stand in front of you today a bit stronger. So I just wanted to acknowledge that my son, Chigishagong, that passed away, Thomas, 2 weeks ago. So I also want to acknowledge all the women that are still missing, that are still experiencing violence in their space, and I want to pray for them. That there's a young woman in Sulakaut that's been missing for a few weeks, and I want to acknowledge her in my prayers, and to all the women that are still struggling today and in their own environments, and we hope that we give them the courage and the strength with our prayers. So I'll start my prayer, and I usually say my prayers in my language. I'm lucky to still have my language, and I always acknowledge it. And the song that the ladies sang, the turtle song, my guardian spirit is my turtle, and I always acknowledge the Mikinak as my guardian spirit. So miigwech dinawa kabijay Migej mat ston chenanako magmanito. Kinanako min manito nongam gagishkak. Kaya beche kanoy na misyan. Ogwege kikagochmin ogwega kawichi ko en sagishga gegin manito goy hat sokanag. Wete wabanong shawanong nangabionong kiwetnong kewi noaga onje kanoy na moat oake. Kinanako min na kabijay kamacha bibagitin na meg gijiwad suna. Ego ge oe manito kinanako min gabich kamin siyang oe minop madson. Minoyawan ego ge shagot gabich minendago kama ep masenga king. Mitas gabich nanako mi gon oe gaganoy na misyang ego ge gabich oe tenigan chaganoy maddo oe enda minontish minanag nosinanag go betagan nanag ego ge oe skadsak ego ge kwewag nabewag hininwag ego ge kcheag ego ga kashktoat winawa ma chebaba me yawat aga yakozwat ke akozyuga mgonge ego ge chimen ge abetsten doito ego ge oga makanag una schönen nog ogo magani ganz kamat manish nabeaski Chiefs of Ontario AFN ande bego gajen nagaskamat ogo makana kaya nagizwat kabe skawzin jamin shang ego gem no yawen mej na nak menanongum gagijkak oe chawenda oe kais chiganong oe en ekagwet shmigoen manito gabe chiganoen maddo kwewag ma chayan betoat kewino mi gwach tinen manito mi gwach hi.
Thank you, Terry. Before we move into our welcoming remarks, I've been advised that I should make a couple of housekeeping announcements. I guess one, there are washrooms outside the doors there, just to the left, down the hall a bit. I was told to make you aware that there are fire exits as well. Hopefully we don't need to use those, but they're marked. So, and there's a lot of doors, a lot of ways to get in and out. And just wanted to mention too that there will be soup and bannock served after the speakers are finished, and some other snacks. And as well, there's ballots there for some door prizes. So I guess next on the agenda we have our welcoming remarks. First we have Deputy Grand Chief Annabelle Panishkam. She unfortunately couldn't be with us here today in person, but thanks to the wonderful world of technology, she is going to be joining us virtually. At NAN, we have an elected executive council comprised of a Grand Chief and 3 deputies, and each deputy and the Grand Chief, they all have various portfolios that they are assigned. And Deputy Grand Chief Anna Betty has the Women's Initiatives portfolio, which is very fitting. She is a very strong supporter of human and specifically women's rights and empowering empowering women in general. So do we have her online? Oh, there she is. Okay. Deputy, if you can hear me?
Yes, hi. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Watch it. I am connecting from the First Nation of North Spirit Lake, and I am traveling with the Chief of Police of Anishinaabe Nation and some board members. And we are doing our community visits today. And so I'm, unfortunately, I couldn't be there with you all today. First of all, I want to acknowledge Kishamanito for the beautiful day that has been provided to us, and all that is provided to us and for us to survive. And also, I want to acknowledge Kishaya Terry for that beautiful prayer, and I keep you close in my prayers and my love. And the song that was shared by those beautiful ladies Thank you, Miigwech, for that. And I also want to acknowledge the NAN team members that were part of organizing this. As Loretta said, today is a day that is recognized by the UN as an International Day of Eliminating Violence on Women and Girls. As you know, we as a Anishinaabe Squawak, we have faced a history of violence and injustice in many various ways, from everything from our rights being taken away from us, our roles as matriarchs have been taken away, and also we face the highest rates of violence and homicides in this country, and so do our Indigenous sisters to the south of us. And so, we really need to be part of commemorating these days and participating by planning events and participating in events, not only on this day, but there are other events that we can also participate in, whether it's the any MMIW walks or, gatherings. We need to do that. But we must also remember to honor and celebrate our women for the great accomplishments and contributions that they make. Sorry, excuse me. So we must work together to ensure that we create those safe spaces in our workplaces, our education, in our homes, our communities. And we must work together to ensure that we create those safe spaces and to protect our women and our girls. Never be afraid to speak out if you see something that is wrong. So so I'm gonna have to go back to my meeting right now. I won't be able to stay for the whole event, but I do want to say, I honor you as women, and I ask that we continue to stand strong to ensure that we create and protect our women, our girls, and our and everybody. We have that responsibility, and we have that right to do that. I hope you enjoy the rest of this event. And again, it is an honor to be part of this circle. Wacha Miigwech.
Thank you, Deputy, for joining us virtually today. Next up on the agenda, we have some welcoming words from Melinda Mikas, who is the Chief Administrative Officer at Anishinaabe Nation.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to thank Elder Terry, as always, for her kind words and the drum. I really appreciate opening all our ceremonies with that calming and connecting feeling to who we are. I'd also like to acknowledge the land, Fort William First Nation, for having us here and allowing us to do all the work we need to do. And welcome everybody for coming. Welcome to the NAN office. It's been closed for a few years, so it's nice to see some visitors in here. I'll do some advertising for our comms. We are having an open house on December 2nd. If you want to see the rest of the building, we'll have all our departments here and just welcome everybody. The Executive Council and the NAN Women's Council recognize survivors of violence and those who are taking from us. And their memories are what guide our work in all the work we do. And it can't just be in the Women's Department. To reiterate what Anna Betty said, those safe spaces have to be part of all our lives, in our schools, in our homes, at our work. And that's a tremendous amount of work to accomplish, but we have a great team striving for that, and I'm proud to be leading this team now. Everyone has been touched by violence. I think with the history of our people, there's not a single person who could not say I haven't seen violence or felt violence or been affected by violence in my life. And we all carry it, but how we carry it is so important, and how we share our stories. We need to create, like anybody said, those safe spaces, and making sure that the message we're sharing is that of hope and change. Every kind gesture we make in our lives, at work, buying coffee, everything, just building towards that safe communities that we need to have safe children and safe women. Like, it's so important, just how we carry ourselves every day and how we speak and share our stories. I just want to say that. So, but over the next 16 days, we'll be sharing resources online, stories, and just the work to help shift the change towards a safer society that we all need, our families deserve, and so do we. So I'm not much of a speaker. I was just like jotting stuff down. I'm very new to the role. I don't really enjoy standing up here in front of everybody, if you can tell or not, but together we can end violence against women, and I'm proud to be standing here and sharing this day with you guys. Miigwech.
Thank you. So we have now on the agenda one of our guest speakers, Sandy Boucher, who I know very well. Sandy went from being an Indigenous woman desperately searching for safe spaces to one who creates them for others, from absolute poverty that had her selling furniture to feed her children, to the owner of not one but 2 thriving businesses. From a woman who is desperately trying to find her voice to one whose voice now inspires a nation to reconcile. A proud member of Seine River First Nation, Sandy began her speaking career in 2009. Now, more than a decade later, Sandy continues to empower change. Sandy, could you come up, please?
I'm taller. I brought my phone. Not because I'm all that in a bag of chips and I'm expecting a call, but when I stand up, sometimes it's for 7 hours I'm talking. I don't want to do that to you, so I'm going to keep track of my message. Mishko Pagananquain Adishnakas Mangdodem. I'm Red Thunderbolt Woman of the Loon Clan and a proud member of Seine River First Nation with family in Couchiching First Nation. To all of the Kwe in the room, the first thing I want to say, and if you hear nothing else I say today, please hear this. There is nothing wrong with you. You are exactly the way you